Hi everyone, it's Leslie coming to you live on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. I am coming to you from inside the house because it is cold outside. Well, cold for California or Southern California, that is. I think it maybe got up to about 61 degrees. So it's a rare occasion when we get to turn on our fireplaces. So as you will see, I have a nice fire started to keep nice and warm and cozy today. And thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Love Where You Live and Give Where You Love. Of course, feel free. This is a time where hopefully we can have a dialogue. Obviously, I've got some things that I'm going to share and talking points that I'd like to discuss. But if you ever have any questions, feel free to type away and let me know, and I will do my best to answer them. And of course, I always love all those little likes and hearts, so feel free to like this video or like any of the points that we talk about. And so let's get right into it. And this whole motto and this phrase that was, first of all, it's the name of this series, these Facebook Live videos, as well as a motto that I pretty much end most videos with, which is love where you live, give where you love. Where did that come from? Well, it actually all started probably about 5 or 6 years ago. I was helping out in my kids' school PTA. PTA was something I never thought that I would be a part of, only because of all of the potentially negative stereotypes that movies like Bad Moms gives to PTA moms. But I've actually found in my years of being involved with the PTA is how much incredible things that the PTA, or depending on where you live, a PTO, parent-teacher organization or association, provides for a school. And this only became more apparent to me when I was at a PTA meeting and the treasurer was going through line items of the things that PTA was paying for. And we came to a line item of a phone line. And I thought, well, that's interesting. PTA has its own phone line. And I asked and was told actually that the PTA pays for the call-in sick line for the students or for the parents to access, that's something that even the district does not provide. So when I heard that, I was kind of the best word that many kids use these days, the kids are saying, woke to the fact that, oh my gosh, it's sad, unfortunately, how much funding the kids in schools don't get that we as kids, when we went to school, we were just used to having. And again, in my involvement in PTA and understanding the fundraising that goes behind it and where every dollar actually gets spent, it's amazing all of the enrichment programs that a PTA provides. For example, again, me being very involved at Castile Elementary and being involved in their PTA, I have found that assemblies are paid for by the PTA. Now, as a kid, I remember love having assemblies, and I couldn't imagine not having them. So the fact that the PTA steps up and raises funds and raises money so that our kids can enjoy that really inspired me in my business to donate back to the schools, because I think that it is so important that our kids have the best educational experience possible, first of all. And second of all, in Southern California, our neighbors and our neighborhoods are really made up of the school communities and the schools that surround them. So, or that they are that the neighborhood surrounds themselves in. And so if I can give back and make the neighborhood school have more funding and be able to have just that much more enrichment or technology for their students, then I think in the long run we're helping the community, and of course, helping property values. So in general, I see it all as a really big win-win-win for everyone, which is why we are so passionate at the Swan Team about loving where you live and giving where you love. And again, giving back and donating to the school of your choice for any property that we help you sell or buy. It's something that we stand behind, and it's something that we love doing because we know that it is only benefiting our client and the community and the school that they attend. So having said all of that, there is actually, I don't know if you noticed on the post, hi, by the way, Alexis, I haven't said hi to you. I'm glad that you like the win-win-win option as well. But if you noticed yesterday, we posted a race schedule for spring because running and racing is something that has become kind of a big part of our lives. As I've mentioned to you before, my son runs for We Rock, which stands for We Run Orange County Kids, and he's actually training for the Orange County Marathon. Yes, marathon, 26.2 miles. That is in the beginning of May, May 6th. So running has become a huge part of our lives. And I know that people, especially when we are coming into the new year, are always looking for something great to get into, something healthy. So there are a lot of great options out there, and that's why I wanted to make available to you some of the wonderful races that are out there. And one of the first ones that is coming up actually is on March 3rd, and it's called the Oso Run, and it's in Mission Viejo. And what's really cool about this run as well is that your entrance fee can actually be donated. 100% of it can be donated to the charity of your choice. And one of those charities that is an option happens to be Castile Elementary, Newhart Elementary. Even if you wanted to potentially donate to We Rock, I believe that's a possibility for you as well. So it's a 5K. Mission Viejo, the city of Mission Viejo is putting it on. So there's going to be a whole fair when it comes to health information, and it's just going to be a great community event. I would love to be there, and I wish I could, but I'm going to be running actually 18 miles, or is it 20? I think it might be 20. No, maybe 18 with my son, with We Rock, as they build up their mileage for the 26.2 OC Marathon. But there are a lot of other cool races that are coming up. Some of them that I just want to point out to you is on March 10th, there is a really fun one called the Enormous Elephant Run. And it's actually in Griffith Park, right by the LA Zoo. And 100% of the proceeds go to a charity that helps protect endangered elephants. And I'm going to include in the comments section, I actually have a promo code where you can get 10% off of your race entry fee through Renegade Racing, which is a very cool organization. If you are interested in running and races, Renegade Racing is a great one to follow. Another one that I will be running in, as well as my son and his We Rock team, is the Tustin Hangar Half Marathon and 5K. We'll be just doing the 5K, and I will include for you as well a promo code to save 20% off of that run if you do your admission prior to February 25th. Just a few of the other runs that are coming up. On the 17th, there is a Luck of the Irish run, as well as then on March 25th, there is a pediatric cancer run as well. Always great opportunities, again, to give back to wonderful causes, which I think is always a great thing when it comes to setting up or, determining a run that you might want to do. If it, again, has that win-win-win all wrapped up into a nice package for you, where not only are you getting your exercise, but you are giving back to a charity. And what else it was a win-win-win, and I only came up with 2 wins. But needless to say, all around, when it's great for a cause as well, and potentially adds awareness, and you're giving back, that's always a wonderful thing. And so, having said all of that, there is also another event that is going on this Friday, which is at Barwell. I am hosting a ladies' night out at 7 p.m. this Friday on February 23rd. So be sure to go to the left column and look at our events, and you will see that Barwell event. We'd love to have you. Tracy is going to be leading us in a class, and then we will have some lovely appetizers and some wine and Prosecco. So definitely join us for a nice evening out. And of course, don't forget to check out the blog, where you can see all of the runs that we have pulled for you that we thought were interesting. There are more runs out there, but we just wanted to share with you some of the ones that kind of stood out to us as really fun. And let's see, Alexis, you've asked, what's your favorite thing about bar for us newbies? That is a good question. So with all the running is great, walking is great, but what I love about bar is that it is something that you do with a group. Again, running and walking, oftentimes maybe you might have one buddy, but sometimes you're kind of doing it alone. So I love the group class atmosphere. And then I also love that you're strengthening your muscles while you're also attempting to make them long and lean. The idea of becoming a ballet dancer while working out, but not actually being a ballet dancer, is what I really like the most about it. Because, again, who doesn't want to be strong and yet dance or look like ballet dancer? And again, there are fun moves that you do, and the instructors at Barwell at the lake are fantastic. So that is definitely the reason why I love going there so much. I have tried other bar studios, and I will say that Barwell is my favorite because of the moves and the dancing that go along with the workout. It makes it go by quickly, and it's a lot of fun. Not to mention, Tracy has fun challenges like Thanksgiving challenges, as well as the paper challenge, and lots of other fun things. So it's a fun community of bar goers and barbells, as the Barwell community likes to refer to themselves as. So again, that's why I'm so passionate, and hope that as many of you as possible can join us at that event. Again, be sure to click on the events. I don't know if I'm pointing in the right direction, but whatever direction it is towards the events on our page, click on the events, click on specifically the Barwell event for February 23rd, and be sure to not just click going, but actually get free tickets or get tickets. They are free, so you're not paying for anything, but we just need to make sure that we know how many are coming, because there is limited space. When the studio gets filled to over 25 people, it's just a little too crowded. So, having said all of that, thank you so much for your questions. And one other thing too, don't forget that if we still are continuing the termite inspection, the free termite inspection that we can provide for you. So if you're nervous and think that you might have some termite damage, or that you might have some dry rot that you'd like to have someone take a look at, home maintenance is always such an important thing. Be sure to contact us, either direct message us or give us a call at 949-444-1601, or email us at info@theswanteamoc.com, so we can get you connected and set up for your free termite inspection, so that your home is clean as a whistle and well maintained, and you can sleep easy and rest easy each night you go to bed. So that is it for now, everyone. But again, I hope you continue to love where you live, give where you love. I am off tonight to see my daughter perform in the Gold Duster Bust video. In case you didn't see earlier today, I took a quick Facebook Live from their dress rehearsal. It was super cute. Again, that is an enrichment program that Castile PTA pays for. That again is why I feel so passionate about donating to PTAs, because it's wonderful to see the kids learning about the gold rush in a fun way, not just looking at, reading books or reading stories off the internet. They're actually acting it out. So I'm super excited about that. And as always, if you or anyone you know is thinking about buying or selling, please contact us today. We'd love to help, and of course would love to make sure that you love where you live, and we'll worry about the giving where you love. So take care, everyone. Have a great Wednesday. Bye.